Okay, welcome to this evening class, the class of mathematics. Today we are looking at the question that is on the chalkboard, and this is our today's lesson. Okay, so quickly let me go through the question and see how best we are going to handle this particular question. Okay, solve the equation 2x squared minus x minus 2 equals 0, giving your answers correct to two decimal places. Okay, so as you can see, the question that we have on the chalkboard is actually the quadratic equation, okay? Because we have got different types of equation. So this is quadratic. So now, quadratic equation, we have got different method that you can use for you to actually find the value of x. So one of them is formula method, the other one is factorization method. You can also use completing square method. So today, out of those methods that I've mentioned, I'm going to run you through one, which is completing square method. Okay, this is the one that we are going to use. Now, one thing that you must note is when you are using the completing square method, then on the first question, like the one we have, the first term there has got a coefficient which is more than 1. You first of all to convert that one, or rather, you reduce it to 1 as a coefficient. So how do you do that? This is what we are going to do, because looking at the question that we have, the coefficient there is what? Is 2, which is more than 1. Then that is the first step. Then the other step, you are going to correct. The constant number should lie to the other side, the right hand side. Okay, what do I mean? I'm talking about this. You are going to say 2x squared minus x. Then here you are going to say equals 0 plus 2. Okay, I'm sure you have seen what has happened here. You just have to get this negative 2, it goes the other side, and this is an equal sign. Automatically it is going to change its sign. Okay, and this is what has happened. So 2x minus ax is equals to 2. Okay, so now from there, you are now trying to do what I said. You have to make here to just remain with x squared. What are you going to do for you to remain with x squared there? It means you are going to divide by throughout 2 by 2, okay? And this is what we are doing. Then from there, I will say 2 into 2 there, we are going to remain with x. So x squared, then minus, this is same as 1 over 2 x, then equals, what we have there, it's 1. Okay. So having followed these two steps successfully, we are now going to proceed to the next level. So now what happens here is that you get this term, always get the term which is actually raised to where x or any letter raised to power 1, like this one is the one that we are going to concentrate. So now you get the half of that same term, then you square. Okay, after squaring, you are going to add both the sides. When I say both sides, you are going to add now that new term you are going to come up with. Okay, which is actually the coefficient. That one is just going to be the number. Okay, you are going to add that one both sides, here and the other side. Okay, this is what we are going to do. So we are going to say, what is the half of 1 over 2? That is your question. Half of 1 over 2, because this is what I've said. Here we have half. So half of 1 over 2 is actually 1 over 4 x. Okay, that is 1 over 4. So we'll say plus 1 over 4. Then we can even square this one. We are adding the half of this one, which is already squared. Then equals 1 over, again we are saying, this is just 1, then plus 1 over 4 squared. Okay, so that is the route you are supposed to take. Okay, I'm sure you have seen what has happened. Where this 1 over 4 is coming from. We found the half of 1 over 2. Then we square that half. When you square it, again you add with the one which is there. Okay, so having done that, what next? You are going, actually, let us first work out this one. So the moment you have just used this 1 over 2x, it means this one now is going to disappear. Okay, so we are going to remain with x squared. Then this is a plus 1 over 4 squared equals 1 plus 1 squared, because this power which is outside the bracket is actually affecting the numerator and the denominator. So this is 1 squared, the answer is 1 over 4 squared, the answer is 16. So we have 16 there. Then from there now, we come back to this side, which is our left-hand side. So we can write this one. This is same as x plus 1 over 4, then square outside, then equals 1 plus 1 over 16. Okay, so I'm sure you have seen what has happened here. We have just decided to put the power 2 outside the bracket, because this is just one and the same. This 2 is affecting the x there. This 2 is also affecting the 1 over 4, which is here. Okay, so now having done that, now I think we can use the other part of the board. First of all, let us now find let us evaluate this one. Okay, then we come back to this one. This one, we'll just drop it down the way it is. Okay, then squared equals, there, what is our common denominator is 16. So 16 there, we are automatically going to have to 16 times 1 is 16. Then plus 16 there, it's 1 times 1, 1. So the final one here now, we are going to have, we have x plus 1 over 4 squared equals, the answer is now 17 over 16. Okay, so 17 over 16. So this time around, I'm sure we can use this other part of the board so that we can actually finish our question. So let me bring that one here. X plus 1 over 4 equals 17 over 16. Okay, so now from there, remember the idea here is to find the value of what? The value of x. So we need now to get rid of the power. How? We are going to actually put this one in the square root, both sides. So this will cancel with that. Then we are going to remain with x plus 1 over 4 equals the square root of 17 over 16. Remember here we have positive or negative. The moment you just introduce the square root, that is positive or negative. Okay. Then from there now, you are going to proceed. Okay, to proceed. So we are going to say x plus 1 over 4 equals positive or negative. What is the square root of 17 over 16? The square root of 17 over 16, we have a calculator here. Remember, this is paper 2. You are allowed to use a calculator. So the square root of 17 over 16 over 16. 17 divided by 16. The answer is going to be 1 positive on, oh, I've already written this. So the answer is going to be 1.03. Okay, we can just end there. 1.0307, or we say 08. We can end there. Okay, that is our answer when we actually square root 17 over 16. So having done that, now we are going to move this one. I think since we are in decimal place, even this one we can convert it to what? Decimal places. So this will be x plus 0.25, because 1 over 4, when you actually convert it to decimal places, it is going to be 0.25. Okay, then positive or negative 1.0 308. Okay, then x is equals to, we will start with the plus, the positive is equals to 1.0308, then minus, this is the positive. So when it crosses an equal sign, remember there is an equal sign somewhere here. We have an equal sign here. Equals is there, okay? Equals is there, so this one will go that side, then it will be this one, okay? Or since we have two answers, or we can write or here, or we are using now the negative, or x is equals to -1, okay, 0.0308, then minus, this is a minus 0.25, okay, because this is positive, so when it crosses an equal sign it will be a minus. Then from there you are going to say, you can subtract this, okay, you can subtract this, so we'll say minus 0.25. What will be the answer? What will be the answer? We have 1.0308, then minus 0.25. What is the answer there? The answer is going to give us x is equals to 0.78. Okay, this is our answer, the first answer. Then the other one, we are going to evaluate this one. We are saying negative, this time is negative 1.0308, then minus 0.25. Okay, so here we are going to say x is equals to, this is going to be -1.28. Okay, so we are saying x is equals to 0.78, or x is equals to -1.28. Okay, therefore the answer. So what it is here is that even if you use that other two methods, you still get the same answer. You use formula method, you get the same answer. Okay, so now it's up to you to choose. What I can just advise is that when you are working out this type of question, the best method that you can use is either completing square method, the one that I've just shown you, then the other one is the formula method, because the reason why I'm actually discouraging or against the factorization method, that one has got limits. Okay, there are certain questions that method can't work. Okay, so just stick to this. So this is the way to go. Thank you so very much. Have a beautiful evening.